Hi ladies, I'm back today with Rainbow Sculpt here, and I was thinking about naming her Fauna, but I don't know, now I don't think that fits, so I'm still looking for a name for her. I'm thinking about Promise, because Rainbow is also a promise in the Bible, so I was thinking about naming her Promise, but I'm not sure. But here she goes, so we'll just call her Promise for now, or Rainbow. And she's in her bouncer with her rainbow blanket. I think this is a gorgeous blanket, and it's so soft. Chantel, Irie Artborn Gallery sent this with her. And she is wearing her little pink hat with her bow, white bow, and a little pink rhinestone. And she's holding her bottle because she wants to show all her aunties her bottle. And I also got a male subscriber, so now I'm going to have to stop saying hi ladies, because at least know there's one man on this channel watching. So she has her little bottle. It's a special preemie bottle, and she is a drinking wet, so hopefully next video I am going to attempt to do a drinking wet with her, and hopefully that's going to work. So she's showing her bottle because she's getting ready. She wants to eat soon. She's telling her mama she wants to eat soon. And she is in her gown that I changed her in a couple of videos back. It's a little very light pink sleep gown, and it has crowns all over it, as you can see. And she has dark newborn blue eyes. She's looking so serious today. She's like, seriously, mommy, I need to eat, so get that bottle ready so I can eat soon. I can show all my aunties and uncles that I can eat like a big girl. So there she is, and I just finished painting her for some that are maybe new to my channel. Let's see, I may have to adjust her eye there. That one eye's a little bit off on the left. But here she is, and she just wants to say hi. And she's such a pretty girl. And I have some updates. I'm going to show you all my silicone work that I've been doing. I didn't realize how much work it is, and I think it makes me really tired when I do it, because it's like your adrenaline is going, because it's so many steps and you're trying to get it perfect, and you want to pour the silicone just right. And if you're off on like one of the steps, it can affect the outcome greatly. And so anyway, silicone pouring is quite a challenge, but I'm trying to learn it, and as y'all know, practice makes perfect, so I'm going to keep practicing until I get better at it. And it can be frustrating at times, but when it comes out really nice, it's very rewarding too. So here's Miss Rainbow, or Promise. She's just looking out the window, waiting for her mama to feed her. And sitting beside her, you probably not have seen him for a little while, this is Cedric. He was not reborn by me. He was reborn by a talented artist from eBay, and he is a part of a twin. His sister Hazel is upstairs in the nursery, but I changed him. He's a ginger, so he has a lot of red hair under there, which is a mess, so I put his bonnet on. And you might be able to see that you can see his eyelashes are ginger colored, and his little eyebrows. And he's got the red skin tone that I really like. He's got very green eyes, which they're not totally coming up on this, but these is pretty glass green eyes. And he is wearing a vintage gown. Then I got this. I had done several trades with Candy Love Sparkle some time back, and she included this lovely gown, vintage gown, in one of those trades. She likes vintage baby clothes too, just like me. And if you can see, and I love how kind of in the olden days they used to dress the baby boys in gowns too sometimes, christening gowns or sleep gowns. So I thought this is perfect for him, for Mr. Cedric. And it's a light blue, and you can see on the chest there around the neck is a ribbon, and I can't even tell what that is. I don't know if it's, I think it's little feathers actually, little tiny, let me see if I can get it. Yeah, like little, no, it's flowers, So he's a masculine boy, so he can wear flowers if he wants to. Anyway, and he has on the booties he came with. I don't know why there's pins in his booty, but there was pins. He's wearing his vintage booties that he came with too. And I love Saskia's legs, so I'm going to show you his legs, because I think they have the nicest legs. But there's his knit booties, and it has a little silk ribbon on them to tie them. So Cedric just wanted to say hi today. And he says he's been missing out on the videos and he wants to see his auntie and uncles. So there he is. Saskia Sculpt by Bunny Brown. He's hanging out with his sissy. You can see quite the size difference. Promise, or Rainbow, is 17.5 inches preemie. And as you know, Saskia is a big sculpt, about 21 inches, 0 to 3 months. So there he is. He's looking all handsome there. Sitting by his sissy. He's been hanging out with his sissy since I painted her. So there she is. And now I'm going to show you some of the silicone work I've been doing the last few days. If you remember the previous video, I did a full body, not a full body, I did a partial body pour. I poured the silicone and I did, a head and limbs, arms and legs. And as you saw, the arms came out great. It's just the fingers on the hands got kind of messed up. So this is my second attempt, and one of the legs had two huge bubbles going down all the way down the back of the calf and the heel. So I'm going to show you, these are the ones I poured again to show you. So look at this, a beautiful hand came out for my second pour. So the beautiful hand came out, and there is that tiny imperfections there. If you can see, that shows up. You can see right on the very tip of the fingers, there's little tiny bubbles. But I can fix that, and it's much better than the one I poured before. Had basically the fingers were totally gone from bubbles. They just like popped, and here is the arm. So this is my second attempt. So this arm came out good. And see that part, that big part right there, that's the seam. And actually, that one came pretty good. You can trim that down. That seam came out okay. And here is the leg, the second leg. And you can see it's two different colors. As you can see, I'm a beginner, so my mind was elsewhere, and I ended up pouring it two different colors, but it's not too bad. I mean, you can see on the bottom it's more peachy. And on the top it's more of a tan, but that's not going to be too bad to paint up. But, see here, the seam line came out crooked a little bit. You can still trim that down a little. And the leg came out a lot better. Instead of a bubble, I had a bubble going all the way down this calf before on the other leg and to the back of the, even the heel. So now it still has a bubble, as you can see right here on this leg, but it's much smaller, so I believe that can be fixed. So my second leg came out better, but still not as good as I had hoped, but it still came out better than my first attempt at the leg. So, and I got a surprise. I got a new mold for one of the littles. And look how cute she is. It is a mermaid baby, and she is about, going this way, she's about 3 inches or 3.5 inches, and then her tail comes down. So if her tail was out, she'd probably be close to 5 inches. But she's about 3.5, and she has amazing detail. Look at this. See her scales, and she's silicone, and she has a little starfish in her hair. And look how all of her hair goes down. It's so detailed. I just love her. She's adorable. And then she has even hair coming down here where she's laying on a part of her hair. And see her little hands. She's laying on her hands. She's sleeping. And look right there. I thought that was a bubble at first, but that is a shell covering her chest there because she's a mermaid. And again, I will have these up for sale, painted. And I'm hoping the littles, I call these the littles, I'm hoping it will finance so that I can buy more silicone because I'm just about out of silicone. I'm going to pour one more leg so that I'll have 2 full sets of the Irie baby, meaning I will have 2 sets of heads and 4 limbs. So out of my first bucket of silicone, or my first batch of silicone, I was able to pour 2 full kits of Irie and several littles, as I call them. And they obviously are boo-boos to begin with, but I guess I'm going to, the Irie, the big big sculpt that I just showed you are boo-boos, but I can fix some of that. And likely the worst boo-boo kit I'm going to keep myself, paint it up and keep it myself. Then the other one I'm going to try to sell. It's painted. And then I'm going to also sell my littles, and see, they're EcoFlex 20. You can see how squishy they are. They're really squishy. There's the bottom. Let's see, she's super squishy and flexible. See? Little tail, little flap, sort of. So there she is. And I will be painting up these littles, as I call them. I have the very tiny ones, which are 1.5 inches, the little babies. And I'm going to be putting wings on those, silicone wings. So they'll be little angels, or they can come without silicone wings. And then I have the little sleeping bunny, the baby that's dressed as a bunny. And then I have the mermaid here. And the baby bunny is, I think, about 2.5 or 3 inches. Then I have the biggest sleeping baby. And he's about 4 inches. So those are the littles I will have for sale, and I will let you know pricing on those. And that's all I had to share with you today. I was excited to show you the little mermaid here, and she's adorable. And I also am getting some more molds for the littles. I will be getting a Shar-Pei puppy dog. And just so you know, all the littles, as I call them, are laying usually on their stomach or their side. So I'll be getting that little Shar-Pei puppy. He's going to be big, about 4 inches. And also getting a, they say it's a polar bear, and he's laying on his stomach, but I think he could be any bear, and I believe he has a little sweater on, so he's going to be great for Christmas. It's a little polar bear. And he's probably the biggest one of the littles I have. He's maybe closer to 5 inches. But I will show you those too when I get them. And I just want to show you a video today of a couple of the babies and a little bit update on my silicone work. And Miss Promise Rainbow says goodbye, and she will be back on soon in a couple days with a drinking wet video. So she wants to show you how big she is, and that she can take her bottle and she can do her drinking wet. So she's holding her bottle here, waiting for Mama to hurry up and feed her. And I still have Sunshine to paint, her twin, her sister, and I'm going to be working on her later this week. So I will be back in either tomorrow or the next day with another video. I hope all of you are safe and blessed, and I hope you're having a wonderful week. And I will be back soon, and I appreciate each and every one of you, and you're always in my thoughts and prayers, and I will talk to you soon.